Hello, this is Mackenzie with the team Varun and Justin, and we have the game Cloud Jumper. So if I click play here, currently I started the level with the character at the top, so I could show you there's a trigger box up here at the finish line that if I hit it, I basically complete the level. So the button we have used is the space bar to jump. So if I play again, he'll start at the bottom. So every time I hold down the space bar, he'll get in the jump position. And then when I let go, he will go upwards, of course. So the things that we can do with the space bar is both jump regularly, so a single jump at a minimum height, and then I can hold the space bar down to be able to do a charge jump, so he'll go higher. So that is the basic premise of the game. So we have these static message clouds, and then the background is just an image that I created in Photoshop. So if we go into the blueprints, so the frog actually was created by sprites, so sprites in flipbooks. But if we go into the actual frog blueprint itself and go through it, so basically we have here, if jump is held down, we want to add to the jump counter, which is basically adding to the minimum we have already set, getting a higher jump based on the jump counter itself. We're going to set that jump velocity based on these requirements and branches, and we're going to apply that to the character movement. If it is not being held down, it will show the flipbook jump actually, which is where he's just standing. Stay is where he's bending down. So when he has stopped jumping, he basically is in the jump position, he's standing. And when he's not, otherwise, he is in the down position. We made this based on if the character is falling as the condition. For the start screen, we have just a simple graphic in the background, Cloud Jumper, and a play button, which I just have removing from parent when the button is released. For the end screen, we have the level completed, and we have the play again, and of course the home screen. So again, just a simple background image. And here, for the home screen, we'll remove the parent and show the start screen. While they're on play again, we'll just remove from parent. For the trigger box itself, set the character location down to the bottom, a specific location, and of course show the end screen. So basically, the character jumps into the trigger box, the end screen shows up, and the actor is reset. Now for the platforms, which is basically the cloud, what happens here is it's oscillating back and forth based on the timeline. So the timeline is increasing that y value times 2 and going back. So it's looping this forward and then backwards. The only thing that is controlling the differences in the clouds is some variables, which is play rate. And then we have time start, which is where it starts in the timeline, and then adding our locations. So we control time to start by setting a new time in the timeline here, and then it ticks as it goes along. This is actually keeping the direction going from forward and backward. So this is all down here, just part of the vector that it's creating from our initial location, which is given when I set the location. And then I'm looping that and setting a new location on the static mesh. And that is all for our game. Thank you.